How's it going, everyone? I'm KPG, and welcome back to our Triangle Strategy playthrough. In the last episode, we were able to take down Minister Cancel, and we were able to get the Rosellan people out of Hyzand, out of the source. We made our way out by way of river, blew up the goddess statue before we left, actually, and then blew up the remaining ships on our way out to make sure they couldn't follow us. But we learned that Minister Idore of the Saintly Seven does plan on tracking us down still. Don't know how he plans to catch up with us, but seems to be some way he has of catching up to us. But before we get into the battle, there are a couple of things I want to do quick. First, let's visit the encampment, and which should be the last time. I believe this is the last time we're going to have the opportunity to do some upgrades, but there are a few upgrade things I want to do real quick. I already got them figured out, so all we have left to do is just to actually do it. So for promotion, this I believe is the last promotion we will have in this playthrough. And honestly, there are a lot of good options. There's Roland, there's Huette. If you want to see like the comparison from like before and after. Another one would be Narv. Potentially even Archibald as well. And as much as I would like to consider someone like Archibald or even Narv or Huette, I think we just got to give it to Roland, honestly, because, I mean, he's been with us for this whole time. Like, he has been such a critical character throughout this entire game, and I really do want him to be promoted. I really wish we had a few more promotion items, because I would love to have had like a team of 10 units that were all fully promoted. That would have been ideal, in my opinion, but there was nothing at the trade post. There was no other way to get a Medal of Valor that I knew of, or that I know of. So I'm thinking we're going to just go ahead and give it to Roland. He gets 2 points of strength, 3 points of HP, and he also gets Spring in Your Step, which increases movement by 1 with clear weather. So I really hope that this final map has clear weather, because if not, that would be really sad. He would never get the chance to take advantage of that. And of course also another point of TP, which is good because he has a few skills that take quite a few TP. So you know what, let's go ahead and do it. Those 2 points of strength will probably be huge as well, because Roland... Or hold on.
On my honor as king.
Well, I mean, we're kind of abandoning Glenbrook, so I don't know if you're really going to be king that much longer. But hey, you know, he probably was supposed to say that a lot sooner if we had promoted him a lot earlier. So, you know what? Fair is fair. So those extra 2 points of strength, I'm sure, are going to come in handy. Because like I was saying, he hasn't really been doing as much damage as I would have liked for him to be doing. Actually, let's go ahead and... I'm curious. I should have probably checked this out earlier, but... Right, we gotta go to roster first, and then we switch over somewhere. No, that's right, it doesn't show it. Why doesn't it? I don't know. I forget where you have to go. Don't we have to, like, buy a new one? Well, whatever, the Obsidian Anklet, there we go, now we can check it out. So he actually does have a strength ring, which increases strength by 1. He also has an HP ring. He's got some weak accessories for being such an important character, honestly. Oh, dang, this item would actually really boost him up, but losing the natural TP recovery sucks, so I'm not going to do that. Let's actually go over and buy him something. I didn't think about this beforehand. I probably should have. Is there actually a way to sell that obsidian thing that we have? I forgot what it was called. No, you can't sell the obsidian anklet. Dang it. I really don't have any desire to use it ever, so I would really love to have been able to get rid of it. But oh well. Is there a better way to boost strength? There's not. He doesn't have a better way of boosting strength available, which really sucks. But we should be able to give him something better than just an HP ring. Oh, the HP bracelet's way better. HP bracelet is just infinitely better than the one we have. An extra 40 HP plus immunity to poison. What else do we want? We can make him very bulky and give him immunity to paralysis. I think I'd honestly rather do that. I think I'd rather give that to him. Let's go give that to Rolla instead of the HP ring. I mean, 10 HP or 4 defense. I feel like the 4 defense is better, honestly. I feel like that's just going to be better. Alright, well, before we go ahead and spend any more money, let's go over to Ian's and take care of this stuff, because I don't want to end up running out of my money and having to sell something because of being stupid. First and foremost, Idore is actually the one who I had the most things I want to do with. So first of all, we're going to upgrade his shield so that his weapon gets to rank 3. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Alright, cool. Next, we're going to increase his weapon potency by 5 so he can deal greater damage. So we're souping Idore up here right now. Now, we could increase his physical defense by 3, which would be huge, but I'm curious about these other things, too. I actually couldn't look at him until just now promoting him, so I do want to see. Decreases TP cost of provoke by 1. We don't use it enough for it to be that worth it compared to, like, these other two. And King's Shield, become invincible and infuriate all enemies within range for 1 turn. Wait. Invincible and infuriate all enemies within range. So what you're saying is we get to bait all enemies within range, and they can't even do damage to us. Do you really think there's even, like, discussion that needs to be had? Of course I'm going for that. I'm already partial to these ultimate moves. I mean, come on. That's really good. That is a really, really good ability. Like, seriously, that is such a good ability. Oh man, we don't have anything for Narv. If we gave him another stone, let's check out everyone else's stuff first. I do want to, or we could even give Roland his HP right back. Or we could increase his magic defense by 1. I guess let's just give him the HP back. So now there's no harm, no foul. Now he just has an extra 4 defense. And 2 strength from the promotion, so he's looking a lot better already. It's just a shame that we weren't really able to get him anything else. Especially, like, down here, but I couldn't find a way to get another Azure Crystal. There was, like, no way to buy it or anything. We never picked one up from spoils or anything. I think the only other Azure Crystal we ever had we used to upgrade Serenoa's weapon. And I stand by that for sure. Also, unfortunately, there's no way to get under Conviction's banner. I looked it up. There's literally, or like I checked with Lionel, and there's no way for us to buy 10 superior irons. He just doesn't have enough in stock, unfortunately. So that is a no-go. What else do I want to do? Oh, right, Frederica. Oh, we can't get this either. Fun fact, we also can't get this. Same reason, not enough stock, unfortunately. Do we want to upgrade anything with her? We could upgrade her defense. Or her HP. I mean, I guess let's upgrade her defense. It's probably so bad, this is probably just, like, better to do that. Alright, now who else? We could upgrade. If we get 1 stone, we can increase Narv's either fire or ice magic. Oh, right! Narv! I totally forgot! I also got a bunch of stuff for Narv. Of course, yes, let's upgrade his weapon ranks. I totally forgot about Narv. Wow. Yeah, wow, that was really smart of me. Ooh, we might be able to make Narv pretty dang good. I actually do plan on bringing him into this last map. I think for this last map, I'm going to bring the exact same team we brought last map. Just because they're already all caught up. I think it's a good team composition. Although Cordelia, actually, you know what? The only change I'm going to make is I'm going to switch out Azana for Cordelia. Cordelia can still attack with some of those stones that we bought. Azana's pretty good too, but she doesn't have a way to heal people. And so I think Cordelia is better. And then we still have 2 offensive mages. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. And restore more HP. That could be interesting, but I think we want to... Do we increase his wind damage dealt or his lightning damage? I feel like lightning might be better to go with because while wind is cool for turning people around, it doesn't have as much range. I feel like the range is just better. Maybe we could switch it at whatever time we want. Unfortunately, not in battle, but... What's this anyway? Mystic Beam. Unleash a beam in a straight line of 6 squares and deal non-elemental magic damage to enemies and grant HP to allies along its path. That is really good. And it doesn't have to take time to charge like the thing that Archibald has. So this is actually pretty good. So we need 1 Spirit Timber, 1 Superior Stone. Oh wait, we also need... Hasabara, how did I end up on you? And we also need 1 more thing. Where the heck did... There's Narv right here. Okay, we also need... So we need 1 stone, a superior timber, and a superior stone. A stone, superior timber, and superior stone. Alright, stone, superior timber, and superior stone. Stone. Superior stone. Superior timber. We're like just... Oh, wait, we're not going to have enough. We're going to have to sell something, are we? Aren't we? I think we can actually find something to sell, though. I feel like we'd be fine. If only we just could have sold that one thing. Actually, we should have just enough money. Never mind. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, just barely. Fire damage or ice damage? I think ice damage because we already have Frederica for fire damage. So let's increase our ice damage. And then let's get Mystic Beam. I actually didn't even check what this other thing is. Oh, magic attack +2. Nah. Mystic Beam just sounds way better. And we've basically used all of our money. I mean, is there anything else we can really afford? Like, do the stat boosting items, how much do they cost? Only 100 each, honestly. That's definitely worth it. Let's get an invigorating spice and an enchanting spice, and I think that's good. I also bought a few other things off screen, like some recoveries, like HP recovery pellets and stuff. I think that should do it. I think we can get through with what we've got right now. But we do also have one other thing. I forgot to point this out. We do have one other thing to do real quick. And we'll have to see if it actually changes my mind. Because I know I just said that... I know I just said... Interesting. Well, maybe not. Never mind. Character stories. Archibald reminisces about the Salt Iron War with Anna. Okay, never mind. I thought this was us getting a new character. I mean, maybe we still do. I don't know. Well, whatever. This is the other thing we have to do before we get into the battle. Or the other thing we want to do, or I want to do at the very least before we get into the battle. If we do get a new character, we'll have to check them out and see if they're worth bringing over one of the units we brought to the last map. And also Cordelia instead of Vizana. And if so, maybe we use them. But this might just be something else. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Reminiscing about the Salt Iron War.
Master Archibald, is there something on your mind?
Goddess be good. I must be getting on in years for you to be able to sneak up on me like that.
What troubles you?
I was only reminiscing. Indeed, days like these tend to blow my mind back a couple of decades or more.
Reminiscing about what?
The Salt Iron War. Hard to believe it's been 30 whole years. Some days I almost forget my time as one of the Saintly Seven.
Wait, Archibald was one of the Saintly Seven? I think we definitely saw that at one point. I knew he used to be someone important or something, but I didn't remember him being a member of the Saintly Seven. Huh. I don't know. It's been a while since we recruited him, so I didn't really remember.
I defended the Citadel of Sand through the conflict. I was there when Esfrost attacked. A number of Rosellan prisoners who tried to escape the source were there too. Including Our Lady Frederica's dear mother.
Huh.
What's this?
She stayed behind all by herself to help the countless numbers of her fellow Roselle flee. That's how she was captured. But I knew we couldn't hold the Citadel. So I helped her and her friends escape in secret before the enemy attacked.
Oh, that's good.
The wind blew just as hard that night as it's blowing now. I'll never forget watching the Roselle, caked all over in mud as they slipped away into the dark.
So you didn't want innocents to get caught up in the coming battle?
It never settled right with me. The way the goddess's teachings permitted abuse of the Roselle for the supposed sins of their past. A person's life isn't worth more or less just because of the conditions of their birth.
I agree.
More more than anything, I was moved by the selfless acts of Lady Frederica's mother. She reminded me of what I had once aspired to be. She was able to do what I never could. Risk her life to save her friends. I couldn't let someone like that die. Not on my watch. It wasn't long until the other saintly seven discovered what I'd done. They branded me a traitor, stripped me of my title, and sentenced me to death. Of course, I slipped out of their clutches before they could have my head. I wandered for a while before taking up life as a merchant under the King of Glenbrook's patronage.
I never knew you and Lady Frederica's mother shared such a past.
Well, it is in the past. Anyway, let us return. This cold night wind is making my old bones ache something fierce.
Well, that was nice. Yeah, so I guess that wasn't anything about getting a new character. It was just learning more about Archibald's past. That makes me like him a lot more. I mean, we're definitely bringing him to the final map. I mean, that's just guaranteed at this point, man. He's a really good dude, and I mean, we're helping to save the Roselle at this point, so it would honestly be great to bring him with us. And I already said I would. Pretty much the only difference we're making from the last map is that we're not bringing Azana, and we're instead going to bring Cordelia. Because I think it would be nice to have another healer, especially looking at how the last map went for us. And also because, like, just for story purposes, I mean, she's like she's an important character, so kind of want to bring her. Anyways, whoa, this is not what I wanted. Unless I'm missing another side story somewhere, I think we're good to go. I think we are good to go. So let us see what's going on here. The group arrives at the Great Falls to the south, but Hyzant is not far behind. Don't know how they caught up, but they did somehow. Also, I kind of want to mention right now that we're definitely not going to be finishing this battle in this episode. I just don't have enough time to record, so we would not be able to finish this battle. I really only have about like an hour to record, so probably only about another 45 or so minutes. And then we'll have to end where we're at and probably finish this playthrough in the next series unless something goes terribly wrong. Or unless there's like way more story or something than I'm expecting after this battle.
The Great Falls.
The southernmost tip of all Norzelia. We still have a ways to go until we reach Centralia. But once we pass the falls, we pass out of any pursuer's reach.
I wonder if the Roselle from the village in the Wolford domain are going to show up.
Lady Frederica.
Well, speak of the devil, Jerome is right here, right now. I was literally just saying, like, I wonder if they're going to show up. Well, I guess they're here. Nice.
Jerome, you came.
Of course we did. We wish to accompany you. To secure our people's future, and to repay you for all House Wolford has done for us.
Thank you, Jerome.
Yeah, I wonder if Jerome is possibly going to be a playable unit on the final map. If so, I'm bringing him. We'll find a way to make it work. We'll swap someone out if we need to.
And we've brought your wedding gown, Lady Frederica. It's all ready.
Well, that's nice of you guys.
You didn't.
Splendid. We'll hold you the finest wedding Centralia has ever seen.
That is as far as you go.
And now the mood is ruined. Oh,
Idore. Impossible. How did you catch up to us?
Also, how did no one notice? You guys have some sort of teleportation magic?
Nothing is impossible for one blessed by the goddess.
The horse.
What the heck?
Experimental prototypes never do last long. Still, it is enough to see you filthy heretics destroyed.
Their technology is really crazy there.
Lila did well to leave it behind.
Or their magic, I
Is
guess.
that the automaton she created?
Ah, so you knew of it. Then you'll know it commands the very power of the goddess. Her power is beyond what the human intellect can possibly understand. You cannot hope to defy a divine being like that.
Doesn't the power just come from human souls? That's just extremely awful.
Watch us. We will go where even she cannot reach.
Yes, I heard. You seek the Rosellan homeland, hmm? Bold of you to assume such a place actually exists. No one has ever set foot on the land beyond these falls. Those who have tried found nothing but a brutal death in an empty wilderness.
Well, if that's really what you think, then why don't you just let us go for free?
Even if there is somewhere hospitable out there, there is no guarantee you will survive long enough to see it. You do not deny it. See, Roselle? See how she has deceived you? Kill them and return to the goddess. Correct your mistakes, and she will show you mercy.
No, we're not gonna have to fight against them, are we?
She can take her mercy and stuff it.
Yes!
We're going with Lady Frederica. End of story.
Okay, good. I was gonna be so pissed if we ended up fighting against them after all that. Okay, good. That's what I'm talking about.
Nothing at the source for us but suffering and death anyhow. If I'm going to suffer and die, I'm going to do it looking for my homeland.
We've had enough of letting the goddess dictate our lives. We choose our own path now. And that is something we will never regret.
There you have it, Idore.
Very well. If death is what you fools prefer, death is what I will give you.
Jerome, we'll hold him here. Get your people across the bridge.
All right. Everyone, follow me!
I wonder if this is gonna be like kind of like a defend map then. Piccoletta, who we have never used and never will use. Hey. I do wonder how good some of these units are that I didn't actually touch. I don't know, I guess if I ever play this game again on my own, I'll definitely have to try out some of the units I never used on this route, or on this playthrough, I mean. Well, route, I guess, as well, because I'll be doing a different route if I play it again. Yeah, I don't know. Because, everyone's got their own unique attributes. So it would be interesting to see. Also interesting, how many units can we bring? Is it just 10? It is 10. Alright. We do have some Rosellan people on our side as well. Izana's just deployed all the way over here by herself. That's kind of funny. I mean, we're not bringing her. But it's kind of funny anyway. Just to see her just all alone over there. What is the objective anyway? Just a bunch of... Oh, this is a small map. For a final map, this is very small. Like, extremely small. That's very... That's very unusual. That's absolutely not what I was expecting. I was expecting a humongous battle that would take an exceptional amount of time. I mean, maybe it'll still take an exceptional amount of time, who knows. But it really doesn't seem that, like, that amazing of a map. Or maybe not, maybe that's not that grand of a map, is what I should say. Like, it doesn't seem any crazier than the maps we've played recently. which is a bit different from what I was expecting, but let us check out Idore, because he's probably the biggest threat on this whole map, I would imagine. Level 35. Initial TP plus grants 1 TP at the start of a battle. Grants immunity to all status ailments, that's fine. Grant 1 TP to all allies within range. Oh, what? Range 1 to 20. Set obstacles and freeze the ground at random within range. 1 to 20. I mean, that's still not that big of a deal. Oh, that is bad. This is very bad. Wind-type magic damage to all enemies within range and change the direction they face. And it only costs 2? It only costs 2 TP for this? And it's 1 to 20 range? What? Okay, that's kind of insane, though. Spell for speed. Raise the speed of all allies for 3 turns, which makes them act a lot faster. Okay, so you're just annoying. You're just very annoying. Also, you have very good defense. He has very good defense, both physical and magical. So he is just very annoying. Huh. Well, alright then. Got a couple of healers. Do my eyes deceive me, or do I not see a single battle mage, though? I guess, to be fair, Idore himself is kind of like multiple battle mages at once, though. So, I don't know if it's really all that great. There really aren't that many units, though. There really aren't. So, I don't know if there's going to be reinforcements or what the objective even is. Actually, let's take a peek at that real quick. I probably should look. Oh, defeat Idore. Defeat conditions allow even a single Rosellan to fall or lose all allied forces. Okay, so that's interesting. Fighting Idore the Deluded. I like that title. Seems fitting. Okay, well, that is very interesting. So who's all on the field? Is it just some random Rosellan people? So Jerome was leading them across the bridge. So we just got some random dudes. This guy's able to do damage. This person's able to heal. This person is just completely defenseless. So I guess that's interesting. Oh yeah, this is very interesting. Automaton Knights. What do they look like? Okay, they've got long thrust. Take more damage from spears. Increases strength for 1 turn when moving 5 squares or more. That's pretty good for them. I'm curious, though, because I feel like if we just bum-rushed Idore, wouldn't that kind of just work out? Could we cheese this map? I feel like this map seems highly cheesable. I mean, I get Idore has some high defenses, but he can't survive that much, and killing him is an instant win. Like, if we literally just line, like, all of our units up here, and then, like, bum rush Idore, I don't know if that would work. I mean, this map definitely looks like it doesn't want us to try to do something like that, because there are deployments in a lot of different spaces. Like, even over here. So my guess is... Well, I don't know, actually. Maybe the Rosell are going to try to cross the bridge. And so it would be useful to try to either have some of our units cross the bridge with them, or start over here, even. I don't know. I really just feel like we could cheese this by, like I said, bum-rushing Idore. I really feel like we could. And I kind of want to try it. I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of want to try it. That would be such an anticlimactic finish to the series, but if the game is going to give me the ability to cheese the final map, I will take it. I will take it gladly. You know? It would be weird. It would be very strange. Extremely strange, but if the game will let me do it, I'm gonna do it. So we'll try this. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, I mean, no harm, no foul, right? Because it really, there's no huge penalty for having to reset. And it even lets us deploy all our units over here. So I guess it's like, this map allows you to try different strategies and see what works best for you. Which would be a cool concept, you know, like allow us to try things out a few different ways, see what works best for us specifically. I do kind of like that. Where is Cordelia? I must be, yes, I am definitely not looking properly here. Okay, let's throw Cordelia over here, and then let's absolutely not have her in the front. This seems like a good lineup in the back. We got Archibald, our archer, we got our mages, and our healers. Everyone else up in the front. I mean, and even with Eridor, like, we just unlocked King's Shield. We could use that on literally on the next turn. And that could probably be pretty good. We've got our quietest stuff. I mean, dudes, we are, like, actually perfectly set up, I think, to try to go for this, like, right away. I think that actually could work. I mean, Serenoa obviously gets resurrected once for free. I don't see any problem with going straight for this. This seems like the kind of map where it would be really annoying if you let it drag on, especially when Idore has raging winds. That just seems like something I'm not even remotely interested in. So let's get started. I mean, hey, we might even actually be able to finish this. Surprisingly, we might actually be able to go ahead and finish this in this episode. Wouldn't that be, or this battle in this episode? I don't think we would finish all the story that comes after it. We could legitimately finish this battle in this episode, and that is pretty wild to think about. Like, that is extremely wild to think about. But hey, enough talk. We've done all we need to do. Weather's clear, so Roland gets an extra point of movement. Let's go. And I hope I didn't just screw something up. View the stage's overview before the battle? Sure, why not? Is he going to try to explain things to me? The 3 Rosellan citizens will make for the escape point indicated by the yellow panels. You will lose the battle if even a single Rosellan is defeated. Safeguard them as they make their escape. That's kind of what I was figuring. They were going to cross the map. But all we have to do is defeat Idore. So I get that they'll head that way, and they'll get screwed in a few turns. But I think before they'll get screwed, I think we could actually just straight up take down Idore. So that's what I said. I think right now we're going to try that out. If that doesn't work, then probably in the next episode we'll try a more balanced strategy and take another crack at this map. But I think really, like, if we play this as well as we possibly can, I seriously think we can just take down Idore before the Rosella are even in any kind of danger. And it's fine if our units fall, like, as long as we're able to just defeat Idore in time. We have so many tools at our disposal. Like I said, on the next turn, Anna and Eridor will both be able to use their ultimate moves. The battle begins.
Quickly! Help the Roselle cross to the opposite bank.
Actually, no. Quickly kill Idore.
House Wolfort, we must be their shield. Let Idore's forces gain no ground.
Hear me, pious faithful. You owe your lives to the Holy One. Repay that benevolence with Wolfort's demise. Show them what fate awaits heretics and blasphemers!
I fight for peace.
We probably should be a bit careful about how we approach this, though. Because we don't want these guys all... Now that I'm thinking about it, we don't want these guys all blocking us in so that we can't actually, like, proceed. Because if they form up like this, I don't know how we would actually deal with that. So I really hope that they don't do that. Let's see, how much movement do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want to go all the way up with Frederica. Let's go like right here.
Your orders?
Like I said, I really don't want us to end up in a situation where we're like all blocked off. What's the turn order? This shield bearer is pikeman. This guy doesn't matter. Idore is actually coming up soon. He might use speed, which would be annoying, to say the least. Because if he boosts up, or spell for speed, right? If he boosts up the speed of all of his allies, that's going to make things very hairy. We could potentially use the Quietus on him right away, which might actually not be the worst idea I've ever had. We need to get Anna in range so that she can run up on him on the next turn. How much movement do you have? You got 5 movement, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Let's just try it. I mean, like I said, like, what do we really have to lose? Like, if we game over, I mean, whatever. I just want to see if this is something that's even possible. So we're gonna like juice up all of our units on this turn. I should have done it with Frederica too. We don't want to use take cover or anything like at all, really. I mean, we could use this. We could just attack this dude normally, I guess, for what it's worth. Get some experience. Yeah, get the free level up. I mean, why not? We don't want to use our ability, though. Or we don't want to use any of our skills, though, because if we do, we could be screwed.
Just ahead. Come on, everyone, hurry!
I think I forgot to use my Quietus. Whoops, that sucks. Yeah, now Idore will be able to do something.
Head them off! Don't let the Roselle escape!
Yeah, I knew this was coming.
There shall be no mercy.
Oh, he's going to use Icy Impediment. Okay, that's actually really good. That's really good. That's really good. Yes, please block. Okay. Oh, you're going to run. You're just actually going to run. Wow. Okay, but we can block his next move. I actually just realized these guys aren't even elites. It's probably why Anna did so much damage. Yeah, these guys aren't even elite versions of these units. They're just normal. So that's something to definitely take into account. Okay. I mean, it's definitely going to be like another few turns. Yeah, it's probably going to be another like 3 or 4 sets of turns before they're even like caught up. So, am I really all that worried? Yeah, we could use like Flash of Steel here. This would be pretty good. I think we might actually have to cut through some of these guys, unfortunately. Just mainly because, like, they're blocking for Idore, so we have to, like, kind of deal with them. Okay, can we just... There we go. So this guy's moving next. Whatever, this is easier. Huet, Bowman. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to take some of these guys down. It's really the only way I see this working out in our favor.
Take that.
Opportune attack, level up, double thrust. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. Oh, geez, that's a lot of damage.
Damn it.
Okay, good thing like the ranged attackers aren't really nearby. Huh, that's not good. Yeah, Roland is not looking to be in good shape. We're probably gonna have to use some sort of healing item on him. If we can. We're really not. I just kill Roland. Okay, no, we can save him like this. Okay, sorry. I'm just thinking, like, I'm trying not to screw this up. I guess I didn't realize they'd be able to... I wasn't thinking about how well they'd be able to break us up.
From where shall we strike?
Makes sense, though, because this does seem like... You know, the strategy does kind of seem too good to be true. Otherwise. I guess it's sweeping slash. If we could just get rid of a few of these guys and get a clear path to Idore, that's all we really need. This loser's going to cure wounds. Delaying thrust, that's nice.
Time for some sorcery.
Okay, we're gonna have to come up with some sort of thing here. Honestly, Eridor... If I could bait a lot of people to Eridor and, like, bait them away from where they are, that could be our key to getting in a favorable position. This is definitely interesting. Okay, well, I guess let's kill the shield bearer. Or try to kill him with, like, some of our magic users. Oh, we paralyzed him. Nice.
I'll take you on.
Alright, Eridor. Oh, we can't use his ability this turn. Well, whatever. Let's throw him up here.
You're open.
No need to panic.
Is there anyone we can kill? We can kill this guy, as long as we don't miss. Let's do that. Come on. Don't miss! Alright, cool. There we go. 2 level ups. Take it. Clear one guy out of our way, which is helpful. I don't really want to waste everything on mend wounds. Let's heal up Roland this way.
My apologies.
My growth is
And we get a level up, which is cool. Alright, we might need to delay Idor's next turn, or prevent Idore from taking an action on his next turn. I don't know, I feel like that might be... I don't know, I mean, like I said, I'm willing to try at this point to see if we can cheese this. So, see what happens. Missed opportunity onto Idore. See if we can do something crazy here. Let's see if we can somehow pull this off. Prevent him from taking an action on his next turn. And let's heal up Huette.
I'm here for you. I need
Thankfully that one shield guy
I've done it.
is unable to screw
I'll
us.
end this.
Yo, if we go here, this would be huge. Let's do it. That's a lot of damage. Kills the shield bearer. I mean, he is paralyzed, but that does also get him out of the way, so that's something we need to consider. Idore is frozen. Narv is going to take a big hit, which is unfortunate. This guy's going to cure wounds.
Time to work.
Alright, Anna. So she can't quite... It's fine. Trying to make sure no one's, like, in danger of dying or anything. Narv will be fine. Healer's up somewhat soon. We could kill this healer. And that should put Anna in range to absolutely reach Idore on the next turn. So, let's do that. Let's do this normally, so that we will be able to maintain our TP. We're not going to use any skills or anything fancy like that. Oh, you're joking. There's reinforcements. Okay, yeah. I guess I shouldn't have assumed it would be that easy. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, yeah, we're probably gonna have to redo this one. Yeah, then there's this magic user and everything. Yeah, okay. Okay, so they did think about the possibility of you just trying to cheese this level. I mean, at the very least, we get, like, free experience from this, and we also confirm that we do have to play this in a smart way. Okay. Cool. I mean, curiosity, how much would we do to Idore with Shooting Star? Not that much. And with all these dang healers, and now we're actually starting to get some elite users, or elite guys in here. So I'm guessing that... there's probably a lot of reinforcements then. I'm guessing, yeah, there's probably a lot of reinforcements by Idore. So, this is probably not a feasible strategy at all. I do say we keep going just for a little bit, mainly so we can keep getting a little bit of experience while we're here. Because otherwise, then this was completely pointless, other than, I guess, some knowledge. Other than that, is there really anything else I'm super concerned about doing? Because I don't think it's worth it now. Like I said, now that these reinforcements spawn, if they didn't spawn, I actually think we would have been able to take down Idore. Which is why, like I said, I think they were definitely anticipating that some people might try to cheese this. So... yeah, I mean, I don't think we get to keep spoils, but I don't know. At this point, yeah, for a while, let's just use actions, so that, like, mainly we can just get some experience.
We'll be in a place free of the teachings.
Not right now, because this is just a testing. This is just a test, okay? So don't get your hopes up. Yeah, this is an alternate reality from the one in which you guys actually get to be happy. Sorry, this is not the reality you're hoping for. This is my grinding for experience route or whatever. This is the grinding for experience universe. So I hope you guys aren't too, you know, looking forward to living, because that's something that's not going to be happening for you. I'm afraid to say, but that's just how it has to be. You can see what King's Fury looks like, or King's Shield looks like. You can see this animation. Oh yeah. So yeah, infuriates all of them, and he's invincible now. That will be really helpful. For what it's worth, we can, like, try to attack Idore. Opportune attack and double thrust.
Me and you defy the goddess. Are you truly prepared to go against her?
Yeah, man, she sucks. Oh, and we miss. Of course. Can't even have, like, a slight hope for cheese. In Sanctuary. I mean, I'll, like, half try, I guess. They're gonna go for Eridor and do nothing. Oh, and I guess he gets the counterattacks. Imagine if we actually did somehow pull this off. That would be insane. Like I said, right now I'm just mainly doing this for the experience. Why not? Especially for someone like Cordelia that, like, could really benefit from it. Why not, you know? Like, actually, why not?
Forward.
Serenoa. You can also go after Idore. I mean, we're actually doing some decent damage to him, all things considered. Like, 130 from Serenoa. And Serenoa, don't you forget, he actually gets a second lease on life. So, it's not actually entirely impossible that we could maybe somehow still cheese this. I don't know, we'll kill that battle mage. He's pretty annoying. Stay here. Alright, what are you gonna do, Idore? Oh, you're coming closer to us? You fool! Raging Winds. I thought it was 1 to 20. What's going on? Okay, those guys are getting dangerously close, so that's the problem right there. Is that on, like, the next turn, I think one of these guys might die. Specifically this healer. Because 20 defense really isn't that great. Hey, but you know what? I will, like I said, I'm not going to say die just yet. Especially because Anna is able to get here. And holy, wait a second. No, there's no shot. There's no shot we actually pull this off. Wait a second. Alright, Deadly Blaze. This is going to do a lot of damage. Alright, Anna. Go off. And now we lowered his defenses. No way, right? There's just no way. I mean, there's a lot of enemy units right now lined up to attack, but some of them are guaranteed to go after Eridor. And this is a lot of damage. He's getting down to 348 after this? Dude. No way. Okay, there's even more reinforcements. But still, I don't know. I don't know. We might actually still be able to pull this off. Guys, if we actually cheese this, that would be so insane. Frederica is in big trouble, but I don't care. Actually, I would prefer that they go for her. You just shove that other dude forward? I don't know. We'll see. Spinning Slash. This guy's going to go for Eridor and clear the path for some other people to be able to do some things. Eridor gets a level up. He gets attacked again. He's a fool. He didn't learn from the last time. Eridor is just sitting there and taking it all. Okay, so we've got to go before... We have to kill before those automatons get a chance to act again. And we also have to hope that Idore doesn't use, like, speed. I think that's probably the only thing that could, like, legitimately screw us, is if Idore used speed. We gotta go for Shooting Star, right? Oh my gosh, that gets him down to 128. I think at this point it's really just the Roselle have to survive. I think, though, if he uses speed... I think that's GG, so we have to hope that the AI is not smart enough to see that play. But I think if not, then Serenoa will kill him. I think Serenoa will guaranteed kill him with a Hawk Dive. Well, who's up? What's the turn order looking like? They will kill Roland. He's the only other one that gets a turn before Idore. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Let's see. Let's put ourselves in the best possible chance to win. Even if we get this close, that would still be insane. All right, Shooting Star time, baby. Please be stupid and actually try to attack us. Please be stupid enough to not go for speed.
You've left yourself open.
And Serenoa goes for him. There's no way. There is just no way. Roland's dead. That's fine. As long as Serenoa breathes, that's not a problem.
Here I come.
Narv's turn. Oh, wait. No, wait. Narv. I forgot about Narv. He has a turn as well. When's Serenoa's turn? There's no way, right? There's no way. we can't. Like, we can't. There's no way. I was going to say, because we can give him speed. We can give him speed. That is not going to be enough, right? Oh, we're... we're actually not where I thought we were. Oh, dang. Alright, well, out of curiosity, we can't... dang. We don't have any way to use magic right now, and we don't have a way to heal up. Or we don't have a way to get Serenoa to activate his turn faster. Wait, can we lower his speed? We don't have it. We can lower his magic attack, but that's not the issue. What about Idore? I mean, I guess he wouldn't really be able to do anything, though. Where's Gila? Actually, Gila would be able to give a swift thing. Oh, but that wouldn't help. I was going to say she could give a swift spice over to Serenoa, but that wouldn't help. I guess we could use an item, a stone on him. Ice stone would be better, right? Yeah, because we have that ice boost. Sure, why not?
I've been waiting for this. The day I get to use my grandfather's magic to destroy you.
Does Narv have some personal vendetta with Idore?
Careful, boy. Striking me is tantamount to striking the goddess herself.
You're the one who ought to be careful. You're going to pay for what you did to the Archmage Grandante.
Did Idore kill Grandante?
Take that.
Take that.
I'll make you proud, Grandfather.
Okay, please tell me. Please tell me we can get to Serenoa's turn to kill Idore. He's using refresh on this guy. He's not even using it on Idore. What a fool! What a fool! They're not going for the right people at all. Okay, this guy is going to heal Idore, but I don't think it's going to be enough. That's absolutely not enough. Idore himself is the only one that could possibly screw this. There's no way we cheese this map, right? He's attacking us and letting us get counter stance? The AI is so dumb. The AI is so dumb. No way. No way. This is just not possible. This is just not possible. There's no way we're going to cheese this, is there? Oh, it would move him to 7. Move him from 7 to 7. But look at the turn order. Gila, Idore, Frederica, this dude, Cordelia, this guy, Serenoa, and Archibald, who would kill. 100% would kill. And we could even confirm... Actually, I don't even know if... But yeah, Archibald would be able to get through. Archibald should be able to get through, yeah. So he can even get a hit off, too, if we need him to do that. Oh, and then Anna's super close, too.
Allow me.
Okay. And that would all be before those Automata Knights would even have a chance. No way. No way. There's just no way we're gonna cheese this. Come on, you can't even begin to tell me. There's just no way. Oh, we missed. And he also missed. Wow. That doesn't even bother me, though, because it does not matter. Our defense goes away. Once again, I really don't care. We could even attack you. No. Oh, this is so perfect. This could not be any better. This could not be any better. Frederica has enough strength to kill Idore. Her of all people. I said that as if she's not strong. No, I mean, this totally actually makes sense, but this is the perfect choice. Her killing Idore is the perfect choice. There's no way. Really? Were we actually able to cheese this map? By straight up bum rushing Idore from the start, even with all those reinforcements. Wow. And have we even had any, other than Roland, I don't think anyone else has fallen. Let's see. So Serenoa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cordelia. Roland was the only unit that fell, and I think this should do it, unless he has some weird skill that I'm not accounting for. But I think that's just it. Wow, and they even had countermeasures to try to prevent you from just straight up bum rushing Idore, but our units were just too strong. I imagine on hard mode, this map would actually probably be a lot harder to beat just by bum rushing Idore. But I think this is it. Alright, Frederica, you can have the honors. You deserve it.
We have revealed the teachings for the falsehoods that they are. It is past time you pay for what you've done, Idore.
Orleus spawn. That entire line seems determined to stand in my way.
I am determined to finish what my mother started and lead the Roselle to freedom. With the powers.
Alright, man. Burn in hell. That's where you belong.
You will suffer the wrath of the goddess.
Exquisite spoils secured.
We did it! Centralia awaits!
Wait, spoils? Is this actually not the final battle? This said the final chapter. I guess it never said it was the final battle. Because we got spoils, which would suggest that there's still more. And we still got experience. I don't know, maybe... well, victory! Holy crap, that was easy! Wow. That's embarrassing for him. That's embarrassing for Idore. But my guess is that that is absolutely not the end of this game. There's just no way, right? Because that was way too easy, first of all. And second of all, they gave us spoils at the end. And kudos, and coins. Why would we get any of this if the game was just going to be over? I mean, maybe. Who knows? Maybe. There are some games where it's like you would still have something like this happen even on the final map. But really? Would that happen? I mean, we didn't get any new promotion items. I don't know. I guess let's see. Let's see what happens. But we've taken down Idore. Wow. That was a lot faster than I would have expected. That went way faster than the last map. Jeez. I guess sometimes playing aggressive really pays off. Wow. That's probably the fastest we've beaten a map in a long time. I think that was faster even than when we fought against Lila. Yeah, jeez. Or maybe at least like about the same. Probably still faster, honestly. I was not expecting that to happen. Well, I guess let's see what's going on. I could still record for at least a little while longer. Looks like you're getting what you deserve, Idore.
Serenoa! They've all made it across.
Amazing.
Then let us follow. Lower the bridge.
Oh, you mean like cut it? Like cut it off? Also, I like how there's only 3 dead soldiers in the background. That's probably actually the amount of soldiers we killed other than Idore. Also, I love how just like none of the other soldiers even bother to try coming after us after Idore's dead, even though there was a ton of them and they could absolutely have screwed us over. Like literally they could have easily killed the Roselle. But oh well, you know, we'll take it.
You shall not escape.
Oh, does he have some more fight left in him? Oh, shoot. What's he doing?
Violet flames! No!
Is that Elfric?
You will never escape. The goddess must be perfect. The history of the Roselle must remain buried.
Wait, what is going on?
I have spent too long building the teachings to let filth like you tear it all down. Let us die together.
Come on, Serenoa.
Serenoa!
Oh, our friends are coming.
I'll save you! Stay back! Idore has Elfric. It'll go off any second.
Oh shoot! Good thing we got those revival earrings on you, or whatever. The resurrection earrings, or whatever. I don't think that would help in this situation.
You are an astute one, aren't you? This was created to give life to our Holy One.
Huh?
But it has power enough to reduce this whole place to so much ash. You brought the goddess's wrath upon you. Now, I will see you burn!
No! Retreat, all of you! I'll keep it contained!
No. Are we actually gonna lose Serenoa here?
No, no, you can't!
Go, my lord! I'll take your place! Stay back! There's no time! Roland, get them away from here! Far away! Damn you! You heard the man! Run!
No, Serenoa! Serenoa!
Fool! What did you think you would gain, martyring yourself? See how quickly your friends abandon you?
Think they've abandoned me? Where they go, they take with them my heart, my love, and everything I am. But I don't expect a tyrannical goddess to understand what it means to be family.
Ooh. Get him, Serenoa. But be careful as well. Oh no. Well, I was definitely not expecting that. Did we really just see Serenoa sacrifice himself? After all of that? Oh no. There's no way he could have survived that. There's just no way. Dang. I will say that really makes me want to play a different route at some point. Where Serenoa doesn't have to sacrifice himself. Oh wow.
Any luck?
None whatsoever.
My lady, I am loath to say it, but we cannot search forever.
Please, please, just a few more minutes.
Don't think you're gonna find him. His ring, isn't it? Isn't it the ring showing that he was royalty or whatever that he got from Benedict? That's probably what that is.
My mother's pendant.
Oh, or that. Dang, that survived the explosion? That pendant must be made of something special.
Serenoa. I couldn't protect him.
If only we'd been stronger.
I'm so sorry.
This never would have happened If you hadn't tried to help us.
I promise you, whatever happens, I will never regret choosing this path.
Wow. Absolute foreshadowing.
Nor will I, my love. No one is to blame. No one forced us to do this. We chose.
That's true.
Speaking one's mind, acting accordingly, and accepting responsibility. That is our house's way, is it not, Eridor?
Right you are, my lady. That's what it means to be a Wolfort.
This is but the first step of our journey. Come, my friends. We have further to go. Let me make good on the promises I have made to you. And to my husband.
It's like she'll never get to use that wedding dress.
Lady Frederica.
We're with you to the end.
Let's go. All of us.
To Centralia!
Wow. Not too often where you see the main character die in a story. I mean, I get this is just one route of many, but still. I definitely was not expecting that. Jeez. Well, hopefully they at least make it to Centralia. Hopefully his sacrifice won't be in vain.
And so, House Wolfort and the Roselle disappear, never to be seen on Norzelian soil again. The realm they leave behind soon crumbles into chaos.
Well, we kind of expected that.
With the statue of the goddess destroyed, and most of their saintly seven killed, Hyzant's faithful splinter. Violent feuds spark between the various factions as they vie for dominance of a broken land. In Esfrost, Lord Svarog conspires with the surviving Glenbrook nobles to lead an uprising against Archduke Gustadolf, plunging the duchy into civil war.
How's Benedict doing?
It is an endless cycle of bloodshed, alliances forged and broken, and betrayal. In time, the various powers, having long since abandoned their ideals, fight only for survival. The source and the crystal deposits change hands too many times to count. This violent chapter of Norzelian history would come to be known as the era of salt and blood.
Yikes. This does not seem like a very good ending for most people, except for hopefully the Roselle, if they are able to find Centralia. Oh! Epilogue, Calm Waters. How long is this? I'm wondering. So we might be able to just finish this, but I don't know.
So Svarog seeks to avenge his son's murder by attacking the capital, does he? The lengths the parent will go for their child.
Archduke, we've taken enemy cannon fire.
Oop.
Gutsy bastard.
Rufus? Is that the dude that we fought against a few times?
Lend me a soldier or two, Archduke. We'll smash that cannon to pieces before they fire it again.
No need to be reckless. The device is incomplete. Its aim is poor at best.
But sir, our troops are rattled. We must do something.
I already have. Isn't that right, Benedict?
Benedict?
Indeed, the old Glenbrook nobles aiding Svarog have been dealt with.
What is Benedict
He'll
doing?
have a knife in his back soon enough.
That can't be all.
Our dear Exham let slip an interesting observation. That, with Glenbrook deserted, now would be an opportune time to cut out the rot.
Meaning you plan to destroy all our enemies in one go of it.
Yes, other measures to crush what remains of Hyzant are also progressing apace.
How efficient.
Now, about what you've promised.
I haven't forgotten. Once I control Norzelia, the former Wolfort domain will be yours. Including, of course, the people you care so deeply for.
Dang, so Benedict really just cares about looking out for Wolfort, like, in any way, regardless of what it takes.
I shall hold you to that vow.
Not a man to be trifled with, old Benedict.
With all due respect, sir, but isn't it dangerous to give territory to a man like that?
Not in the least. He lives for oaths he made in the past. Nothing more. He hasn't the ambition nor the means to supplant me. But such genius shouldn't be allowed to go to waste. He is a perfect tool, one I shall make good use of.
Oh, some years later. I guess we're just going with this. It's not really a good stopping point. Is this Centralia? In the Ocean of Salt?
Another day of calm seas. The water is so pretty, like a giant mirror for the sky.
They must have made it.
Lady Frederica. What for? I just love the sea so much. My mother told me what happened when I was a baby. She said we wouldn't be here in Centralia if it weren't for you. So thanks. Thanks for bringing me to the sea. It was my pleasure. Oh, what a pretty pendant! It looks like treasure! That's because it is. It's a keepsake from my mother. Inside are memories of her. And of someone I once loved very, very much.
Oh, that pendant has very deep meaning now. Is that it? Or is there still more? That's it! Wow. You know, I was really not expecting to finish this today. Because I was only expecting to be able to have time to record. Well, first of all, I went a little longer with the recording, but given the circumstances, that's fine. It's not like I needed to only keep it to an hour, it's just that I kind of wanted to. But, I mean, like I said, given the circumstances, this is fine. But wow, I was only expecting to start that battle, but then we found the path to kill Idore super fast, and I just had to take it. I honestly didn't think it would work out, especially after I saw those reinforcements, but no, we actually did it. That's pretty crazy, honestly. But wow, yeah, that's it for this playthrough of Triangle Strategy, supposing that there aren't any more things to see once we're done here with the credits. But yeah, honestly, this game is really cool. I do wish I had beaten it in a more timely manner, because I do think, you know, just the extreme amount of time that it took me to beat this game kind of made it so I wasn't as in tune with the story as I possibly could have been. I didn't really, especially like minute little details were kind of like, I didn't really remember a lot of those. I did generally remember like the overarching story, but still probably not as clearly as I would have if I had beaten it a bit faster. So I do regret that a bit. I mean, yeah, as of the time this episode is coming out, it is almost 2 years. First of all, since this game came out, and also since we started this playthrough, which is pretty crazy to think of. This is the series that has taken the longest amount of time for me to finish on this channel. Which is pretty crazy, but as for my thoughts on this game, this was really cool. I really love Fire Emblem, so it was cool to see like a different type of tactical RPG. I do kind of like the way of having the turn order be kind of mixed between both units, or units of both sides, right? Because it's kind of weird in Fire Emblem where you just got like everyone of one side moving at once, and then everyone of the other side moving at once. It's like, hold on, guys. Don't attack us yet. We got like 3 more dudes that need to catch up to us, and then you guys can all move, and we'll stand here patiently and let you guys do whatever you want to us until all of you have moved. Like, it's super weird. So like everyone moving all at once during the battlefield, like, and you know, depending on their speed and stuff, makes a lot more sense, I think. Also, there were just a lot of nuances in this game in terms of the mechanics, like attacking people from behind, giving crits. You know, if you have 2 people lined up across from each other with an enemy in between, you get the dual attack. You know, all that stuff, like the different tiles having different like effects with like height and whatever else. Like, it was just really cool. I did really like it a lot. Like I said, I do wish I would have just, you know, probably played this a bit more consistently and beaten it in a more timely manner. And honestly, I think it is really, really cool that this is sort of a choose-your-own-adventure type of game. I mean, I feel like some of it is not entirely up to you at times. I feel like there are times with certain decisions where you can get locked into one or another based on your convictions, which is kind of an interesting thing in and of itself, the whole idea of convictions. But yeah, no, I think it's really cool, and it really does mean that this game has a lot of replay value, because, I mean, this one playthrough, I think, will have been about 50 hours, which is actually pretty crazy, because I remember seeing somewhere that was like the goal that they were aiming for with this game, was to have it be like a 50-hour experience. I feel like I remember reading that somewhere, and it took us like about 50 hours, so that's actually pretty funny how that lined up perfectly. But yeah, no, I definitely think I want to play this game again on my own at some point in the future. I'm not going to be doing any more of the routes on this playthrough, just because I want to move on to some other things on this channel, which I will be talking about here in just a second. But yeah, no, because I'm really interested to see like what some of these other options would have ended up resulting in, especially like the ones at the end, right? Like the ones where it's like there's no going back. Like, what happens if we actually ally with Hysant? I mean, I imagine we lose Roland, but like, what happens ultimately as a result of that? Or what happens ultimately as a result of allying with Esfrost? Or wait, no, allying with Hyzant, or like surrendering to Hyzant would probably lose us Frederica. Ooh. And if we allied with Esfrost, that's probably when we would lose Roland. So I do kind of want to go back and check for those, but what I really want to do at some point is get the true ending, because I believe I remember I got a comment something on one of my videos talking about something called like a golden route, which I imagine is like the true ending. So I'm actually really curious to see what that's like. I wonder if like maybe it would result in somehow like us being able to keep Benedict, Roland, and Frederica, which would be pretty cool. And also I would imagine we would end in a way where Serenoa doesn't die. I'm just imagining it's the best ending, of course. Because this ending was honestly, overall, not that great. Like, it was great in the sense that we were able to get out of Norzelia, like, before all that conflict was going on. We were able to save the Roselle, get them out of slavery, bring them to their ancestral homeland, and get them established so that they don't have to be in slavery anymore. So that's really good, but obviously it was really, really bad for Serenoa because he lost his life. And honestly, like, all of Norzelia that we left behind, we kind of left them all in a very sad state of affairs. And, you know, Benedict being forced to kind of like dirty his hands in order to preserve Wolfort. Like, just really not like a good set of sequence of events that went down there at the end. So I am really interested to see what some of these other routes hold, especially the golden route. I really think I will do that on my own at some point. But like I said, I just want to move on to other things on this channel specifically. So we're not going to be doing any of the other routes in this game. If you guys are interested, first of all, feel free to get this game for yourself. I think it is a really good game. And I do think there is a lot of like really cool stuff in here. Or you know, you could also watch someone else's playthrough of this game too if you prefer it, you know, if you want to keep watching this in like a video format, like if that's how you want to experience this game, which I totally get. There's actually a lot of games where I have that kind of a mindset about it too, where it's like I would rather I'd rather watch certain games than play them for myself, which, you know, some people might think that's kind of weird, but that's how I personally feel. So if you're that way too, then by all means go ahead and you know, check out someone else's playthrough. I'm sure there's plenty of playthroughs out there showing off the various routes. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll stick around and see what's going on at the end of the credits. Oh, right. I did also want to mention that I do plan on starting a new series somewhat soon. Well, okay, let's just talk about the state of series on my channel. So right now, I don't know if you guys know this, because maybe you're only here for this series on my channel specifically, but I do also have an Ocarina of Time 3-heart challenge going on, if that's something you're interested in. We're up to 6 episodes of that series right now. I had been doing it once a week, but now that we're finishing Triangle Strategy, I'm thinking I might try to transition to 2 times a week, or still at least 1 time a week ideally, but maybe 2 times a week if I'm feeling up for it, if I'm feeling spicy like that. So there is that. If that would be something you'd be interested in, I would love it if you guys would go ahead and check that out. But if, you know, if that's not exactly your thing, then I do plan on doing another thing that would be sort of in this vein. I do plan on doing another tactical RPG, and that would be Fire Emblem Engage on Maddening Mode. I plan on starting a playthrough of that. I think I might have mentioned it at some other point that I wanted to do that playthrough. But first of all, I wanted to beat Engage on my own first. I just played it on hard mode, in case you're wondering. I wanted to beat it on my own first, just so I could kind of experience the story myself, because Fire Emblem is one of my favorite series, so I just kind of wanted to, you know, have that experience on my own, playing through it the first time. And then after that, I just really wanted to finish this series. But now that both of those things are out of the way, I plan on getting started with that soon. Ideally, sometime within the next week or 2 at the very latest. So, like I said, if that's something you would be interested in, if you'd be interested in Seeing, like I said, you know, another tactical RPG, the newest Fire Emblem game, and me playing it on maddening mode and probably losing my mind because that's going to be pretty difficult, then, you know, be on the lookout for that. That should be coming out pretty soon. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the state of affairs on the channel at the moment. So, I guess, yeah, well, stupid. I keep not touching my controller because obviously there's credits going on here. But it's like, man, like, why do you keep, like, why does the screen have to keep going dark? It's like, I mean, clearly we got a cutscene going on here. It's not like I'm just, you know, sitting around doing nothing. Oh well. Dang, these credits are actually pretty long. I think we're at the end, though, because this scene was from the epilogue, so this has to be the end. Let's see if there's anything else, or if it kicks us back to the main menu. Oh, get a nice piece of artwork. Frederica holding her pendant, some Rosellan children, and then we've got Jerome and Roland in the background. Well, that's nice. At least Serenoa's sacrifice wasn't in vain. It is really sad that he ended up having to sacrifice himself, though. I'm not gonna lie, I was really not expecting that at all. Okay, it seems like that's it. So yeah, New Game Plus. Congratulations, your journey has come to an end. Loading the save will grant you access to the New Game Plus mode, which contains the following features. All units, items, information, and notes carry over. Well, that's really interesting. I wonder if that actually, like, means that we keep some of our, like, weapon upgrades and stuff like that. That would actually explain how you'd possibly be able to, like, fully upgrade someone with all their weapon upgrades and, like, have all of your units be promoted, because, like, it's kind of hard to do that on your first playthrough. It might even be impossible. Anyways, enemies will be tougher. That sounds interesting. Except in mental mock battles, which, by the way, in case you're wondering, I actually did find out about those at some point, but by the time I found out that those existed, it had already been so late into the series that I was just like, there's really no point. They give you, like, some sorts of rewards, and obviously you can get experience. So a lot of those times where I was like, man, I feel so underleveled or underprepared for this map. Yeah, I could have been doing mental mock battles and totally preparing myself, but, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, we clearly didn't need it. I mean, we one-shot our last, what was it, like, our last 2 maps? We one-shot our last 2 maps, maybe even 3? Not gonna lie, I kind of forget what the... Yeah, because we one-shot Lila's map, I think? And then Camcel's, and then Idore's. So yeah, I think actually... Or wait, did we one-shot Lila's map? I don't remember. Whatever, in any case, we really didn't struggle at the end, so I guess it didn't matter at the end of the day, but we could have gotten more resources or whatever. Hard mental mock battles are now on tap at the tavern. That is actually where you do the mental mock battles, at the tavern. You talk to Hasabara. I literally just, for some reason, never talked to her when we were in our encampment, so I only found out about it later. And then, like I said, by that time, it was like, well, you know, we're already here. Screw it. You may view your current conviction values and the values necessary to recruit allies you've not yet met. That sounds so helpful. Okay, because yeah, I was never able to view my conviction values, and also necessary to recruit allies you've not yet met. So that must be like the character stories when you'd recruit people, like how we recruited Narv or whatever. Okay, that's cool. Dialogue choices will show which conviction values they affect and by how much. Okay, that's also nice. The conditions necessary to raise each conviction value will be revealed. Well, that just sounds like a cheat sheet. But you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. Save clear data. Required to use New Game Plus. Sure, why not? I guess we'll throw it here. Dang, I used up all but one save spot. 51 hours exactly. So like I said, very close to 50. Wow. Is that it? That's probably it, yeah? Wow. Alright, like I said, I really like this game. I think it was really cool. I'm really bummed that Serenoa ended up dying. I'll definitely have to play this game again on my own. And, you know, if you guys want to check it out, you know, feel free to play it on your own. And, or, you know, like I said, if you want to check out some of the other routes, you could also watch someone else's playthrough. I'm not going to be doing one, so just going to get that out of the way right now. But, yeah, that's going to do it for this series. Thank you all so much for watching and for sticking with me, even though this series took quite a while to get finished, like much longer than it ever should have. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff would really help out the channel, and I would very much appreciate it. And there will be no next episode because we are finished, so hopefully I will see you guys in a different series. Like I said, we got Ocarina of Time 3-Heart challenge going on right now, and I plan on starting a Fire Emblem Engage maddening playthrough pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that if that's something you'd be interested in. So hopefully I'll see you guys in a different series, but I am going to get out of here. Thank you for watching me play through Triangle Strategy, and I'll see you guys in some other video. Peace!